Hello everybody, my name is Braden Fletcher and welcome to round number 4 here at Blue Moon Bay for LSBES, the Little Shitbox Enduro Series. Here we're going to get right on to the results from qualifying. 7 car gets a really good start, his first pole of the year with the 61 right behind him. The 23 and the 88 swap their positions from where they finished last week, 1 and 2, 23 ahead of the 88. That 27 starts in front of the 14 rounding out the field. And here's my co-commentator, Chase LeBerge. Chase, how's it going, bud?
Oh, not so bad here for round 4. Excited to be a part of this one and excited to watch it again and provide some colorful commentary for today's race. We are underway from the blue room.
And they're about single file as they file into turn 1, cascade into turn 1 to steal a Ken Squireism. Number 7, holding a really nice line, got a really nice start. So did that 61 drafting up right beside the 23 car.
Yeah, the two former Haas SS cars, no longer sponsored by Haas. Shitbox is starting on the front row here. A really good start by the two of them. That 7 car still in the lead, but here comes the 88 and the 14 charging hard. That 14 started last. He's making a charge to the front here already.
That 27 hanging back a little bit. Do you think that that's due to maybe we're going to want to save some fuel before the end of this round?
Yeah, there was definitely some fuel strategy in this one. Tires are pretty much a non-factor, but this race is definitely a drafting race, so just stay in line and you're more than, how would I word that? I don't know what to say. I'm not sure what his strategy was. Little lost for words. It's Blue Moon Bay, baby!
We're live, pal.
Yeah.
Just
am I back next season?
We'll talk.
No, it's definitely a fuel strategy race, so it'll be an interesting strategy.
We see the 88, 23, and 61 kind of break away from the other 3 with only 6 cars here. Oh, wow, that 27 dropped way back. With only 6 cars here, there's only so much draft that you can get. It's not as big of a pack if you had 10 or 12 cars. Oh, wow, the 61 with a really nice save.
Really good save by James Italy in the 61 there. Getting shot down as 3 cars bounce off, chain reaction off the wall there. And yeah, that 27 really is dropping back.
See the 88 dropping back too, maybe going to get his pad.
Yeah, like I said, it's not a bad strategy here. It's a 30-minute race, and I believe the fuel strategy here was you could do it on one stop, but I think most cars in this field will be looking at a 2-stop race, I guess.
And that 14 looking like he's giving her the tits down the back straightaway, absolutely pulling away from the pack.
Yeah, that 14 car starting last and made it all the way to the front damn near the first lap. That 14 Mobile 1 Chef has definitely got some power under the hood today.
Ooh, 27
here comes
gets
27
a
little sideways.
We see them side by side. Oh, 23 actually pulling away from the 14. 61
yeah,
maybe trying to get by the 14.
This is a great example of just how what I was trying to say earlier before I just went full duh mode. It's definitely a drafting race. We're going to see a tight pack all day long. Very much an oval race. It's not like anything we've really seen in this series so far in the first 3 races. I would expect to see 6 cars all within a second of each other when we finish.
On board with 61 here. 27 giving her the tits down the back straight away now.
27 going for the lead. There's the 88 giving him a push in that Gatorade car.
3 wide right there. Holy cow. A little bit of contact between the 61 and 88.
Almost make it work.
I mean, all cars are going in the same direction. I'd say they kind of made it work. The 14 and the 61 known to be good friends. They're giving each other a little bit of help on the bottom, trying to see what they can do.
Yeah, and Braden, so you've done this track a few times in your career and being a part of this race. Is there a preferred line here at Blue Moon Bay?
The line that I really like to take in both corners, both straightaways are so long, so I really like to take the high line, get those RPMs up, get that gear really working in your favor, and try and carry some of those RPMs off the corner, maybe come off with mile-an-hour difference.
Yeah, I find here it's actually it's dependent on corner, and the LSBES doing this race in the reverse circuit. The final corner here is the tight one. I find that's definitely you got to take the high line. But the rest of the track is you can go pretty much anywhere.
Toy like a toy.
It's toy. We're approaching 4.5 minutes into this one. Not a lot of action, but a lot of action so far. Nothing good, nothing bad. Every team is still in contention in this one. We've had a lot of lean changes, and currently that 27 sitting the fastest lap. And I'm sure that will be beaten at some point, though.
And remember, if you're not in action, you're in traction. Here comes the 7 car looking to make it 3 wide on the bottom.
Oh, and there goes the 7 with a huge run on the inside.
Now 1488 and 27 getting a huge run. 48 trying to go even along the 23.
Whoa, and the 7 is crazy sideways going into 3.
That was a hell of a save.
A really nice drive through there by Tim Morse Jr. Here comes the 61 to Sitterly again on the bottom. He's got Mikhail in tow.
Here comes the 88 up top.
And oh, they touch.
Look at the speed of that 61 car. He can work with anybody and get to the lead.
Man, this is awesome. I love this race always. This is definitely the most unpredictable track probably on the circuit. Anybody can have a good day here. Anybody can have a really bad day here, though, at the same time. It's fast. It's wide open. There's plenty of passing opportunities. The draft here is everything. It's super exciting.
Wow, the 23 gets loose into turn 3 now. The 61 giving her to the back bumper, the 27. Ooh, 61 car looked like he got in the fence there. I don't know what happened.
Drag of the wall there by the 61. Look at that. He lost all his momentum coming off the 3 there. And that's probably the most vital spot on the track for passing, I would say, in this track is coming off the 3. And we're going to see that potentially come down to the wire on the last lap. That is where the passing is going to happen. If you hit that wall there, you're good as done.
Yeah, you're going to really want to... The first 29 minutes and 30 seconds is really a test session for that last 30-second shoot.
Absolutely. And as I was going to say, the 2 Canucks leading here is charged by Mikhail and Tim Morse Jr., both blown by the 27 car there. Not really any stupid moves so far, but drivers have been a little aggressive in this one, a little competitive. It's been nice to see. 27 still holding that fastest lap, but we've seen probably a dozen or more lead changes here in the first 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's definitely been... Oh, 88 has his blinker on, but in games.
Now the 14 definitely playing the fuel saving game. Drop to the back a little bit and save some fuel for the meantime.
Oh, 88 goes
88
around.
Gets around.
The
14 smokes him.
That is not what that 88 wanted. I don't really know what happened there. Nobody was beside him. He just turned left.
No, I'd be curious if that was some lag on the server end or if something just broke on that car. That was weird.
Looked like Juan Pablo Montoya in the 500. As we see the 7 car retain the lead. Oh, wow, the 27 in the wall now.
27 gets around, and that one it looks like he was made contact with either the 61 or the 7 car. I couldn't quite tell on that one.
Now, are they going to be able to work together,
two are
or are
have
they
some
too far
drafting help,
separated?
yeah. But still 4 cars faster than 2, but I wouldn't say these guys are working together up front at all. Look at the...
Oh, the 7 gets into the 61. Yeah, they're definitely not working together.
They spin each other. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised the 88 and 27 are up here within a couple of minutes at this rate.
Yeah, the aggression definitely ramping up here. That's for sure.
And that 7 car going down onto the apron. That's ballsy here at this track. We can definitely get greasy down there.
Now that 23, well, actually, maybe with that 88 and 27 being behind him, that would actually be a good opportunity to get a fastest lap. You get that tow, and there's really nobody in front of you to impede your progress for a few laps.
That's potentially it. And actually, look at that back already. I could see the 88, that white car is maybe 5-6 seconds behind only, and then the 27 in tow. So yeah, they're already pretty much catching these guys.
Yeah, they're pretty much equidistant between each other in the pack. Wow, look at that.
88 letting up just a little bit to go back and work with that 27, it looks like.
Look at that speed.
Man, I love these camera angles. This track offers some of the best cinematics, I would say.
And some of the best racing, too.
Yeah, it's definitely a different beast. The schedule is offering a lot of road racing as well as a couple ovals, but I don't know. I think most of the guys in this series are an oval preferential driver, so this definitely favors pretty much everyone in this one.
And the car that we saw in the first oval race, the 28, he's not in this race. He didn't make this race or the last one.
Yeah, 28, I think he's 2 races on the season so far. It's going to hurt his push for a championship. Definitely, he's a very fast car the first 2 races.
As we get about 1/3 of the way here, we're just approaching the 10-minute mark. And there we go, 10 minutes. And,
third of the way through this one, and it's a little bit spread out now. Those front 4 are still just absolutely going at it, though.
Yeah, the front 4 aren't really doing anybody any favors. Look at that, 3 wide.
Yeah, the 88 and the 27 are both involved in separate accidents, pretty much on the same lap, though.
Yeah, only seconds apart, so...
Whoa, and the 14 shoots up and hits the wall. And he's really struggling through that last corner.
Yeah, that car looks like it gets really tight up off on acceleration.
Yeah, she plows like a snowplow for sure.
But he's, actually, this might be some good opportunity for those guys. Maybe save some fuel. Maybe they want to let the 88 and 27 catch. Oh, as we see the 61 on the wall.
I was going to say, it looks like they were going to go single file there for a bit and work together and maybe save some fuel. But nope, here we're back to side-by-side racing. Only a third of the way through this one, and it's been hectic so far. Definitely a performance by the 7 of Tim Morse Jr. so far. Hasn't had a strong start to the season, but this has been a really good outing in that number 7 shit box.
And that 23 missed the first. Oh, wow. Oh, everybody going into the pits. Or at least the top 4 are.
There's the top 4 going in. This is huge for those back 2. Oh, never mind. 88's going in as well.
88 goes in.
Does
what
the
about
27
that 27?
stay out?
And yes, he will.
27 staying out. Ballsy strategy. I wonder if that 27 crew had to change their strategy in this one. I think they were originally supposed to do a 2-stopper. Had to change strategy, though, once they got behind in this one. We'll see if that pays off for them today.
We see that 23 gets released from the pits first, then the 14, then the 61, then the 7 car. Oh, something wrong with that 14.
14,
the
it's like he didn't go.
7.
I think the 14 missed a gear coming off, and the 7 got collected. And wow, Tim Morse Jr. enters the pit in first and comes out, ends up in last.
I would not be happy if I was the driver of that 7 car right now.
Not at all. And yeah, it sounds like the 14 car missed a gear coming off of pit road there and stacked up everyone behind him.
27 staying out an additional lap? Yes, he
yeah,
is.
The 27 is staying out, so I wonder if he's going to try to stretch that 15-minute mark.
And this is the blessing that 88 needed. That 14 needs a drafting partner. They're about 2 or 3 seconds behind that 61, and they're going to be able to catch that 61 and that 23, and that spin out will be like it never happened for the 88.
Yeah, that 88, very smart move to pit with the rest of the field. Got right back into it. Not sure if that's going to work out for the 27 clan, though. They are leading some laps right now, but they're going to have to pit eventually where the fuel is not turned off.
There we go. There's our leader. Let's see if he stays out for a 3rd lap or if he comes down. I'd be surprised if he had enough fuel. There you go. Now he's coming
27
down
dropping down now. I think he was going to try to stretch that 15-minute mark, just not able to. Gave it a go, but I think this might be a tires-only stop here for the 27, though. I think he's just going fuel.
Oh, we see the 88 and 14 get together coming out of the final turn there.
Yeah, 27 went fuel only here on this stop, Braden, and tire wear in this race, do you think that's really much of a factor, or do you think he can make it go one session, 30 minutes, just on one set of Goodyears?
I'd be surprised if it's a factor because these tires, they really don't. Oh, wow, as we see the 88 just absolutely demolish the fence. These tires don't really wear at this track. At other tracks, like, say, Maggiore or, I don't know, Tsukuba, for example, they do wear, but this track, it's only going one way. They don't really wear that much, and yeah, I'd be surprised if anybody took additional tires.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that one. It's very much your, in this case, in this configuration of the circuit, would be your left rear tire is going to get the most wear. But yeah, I agree. There's not a lot of hard braking here except for one corner, and yeah, you're moving all in the same direction the entire race. Not a lot of heavy braking, so.
And we see that 61 getting the lead now, and that 88 and 14 not really knows the tail anymore. This isn't the best strategy, and we see that 27 trying to catch up to that 7 car so they can maybe work together.
Yeah, 27 did cycle out 97, but not too far off, so he might be able to get a little drafting help. Those two might try to catch up here for the finish. Still halfway to go in this one as we approach the 15-minute mark of Blue Moon Bay round 4 here in the LSBES.
Excellent racing throughout the first half. I shouldn't say I'm surprised with this cast of drivers and how aggressive they're being, but I thought maybe they'd tone it down a little bit in the middle part of the race.
Yeah, that first 5 minutes was really hectic. Yeah, slow it down for maybe a couple laps, but after those green flag cycles, everyone came out, and it was just as crazy as they were when they left the starting grid. Spread out a little more, though. Like, finally, it was about 6 cars until the first couple crashes, and then 4 cars were just going at it every corner, every lap, every foot of this track.
And now we got 3 two-man trains, actually, because that 27-7 are linked up, the 88-14 and the 61-23. It'll be interesting to see if they can catch each other, or if the 88 and 14 can catch the 61 and 23. Oh,
I'd be curious the inter-team communications right now if anybody is talking about working together here as we see Mikhail go high, and Jared Sitterly making that low line work here in turn 3.
The
14 goes really low.
That was a really good save, though.
Really good. Like I said, that apron can get greasy, especially here in places like Northern Isle. And
new fastest lap was set. 51-24.
Goes to Braden Fletcher himself in the 88 car.
The 23 looked like he got into the back of that 61 just a little bit there. 88 touches the wall again. Now it'll be interesting to see that 88 just got a new fastest lap by being, I don't know, about 10, 15, 20 car lengths behind the leaders. That 14, he's about the same position. Let's see if he can put together a new fastest lap and maybe get that extra bonus point.
Yeah, that 14, if he's within range of these guys, and whoa, there's the 88 had to really check up. He had a hell of a run coming down the final stretch there. But yeah, the 14, if he can get into that slipstream, he'll be really good as Mikhail tries to come up to a lane that is no longer there. And yeah, here comes the 14. He's zooming in. And no fastest lap that time by.
As we see, it looked like the 7 and the 27 in the background. They were side by side. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
now they're
linked up now, and there's quite a bit of distance there with these two, but we'll see how that works out here if they're able to catch up with about 13 minutes left in this one.
And I believe that there's going to be green flag pit. Whoa, 61 shuffling around right there, doing the Yankee shuffle on the inside. I believe they're going to have to do one more stop in probably the next 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, the only one that might be able to stretch it is that 27. He'd have to go into serious fuel-saving mode, which he doesn't really have the luxury of doing right now when he's currently in last place, but he could stretch it potentially hitting around the 14. He could do this one stop, but everyone else is going to have to come in for at least one more stop.
We see the 88 pushing the back of that 23. The 23... He didn't exactly make any friends last race, apparently. He did some trash talking and stopped right at the line waiting for the 61 to come finish. So his antics not exactly taken as lighthearted as he might want at Dragon Trail.
Yeah, not the most popular driver in the garage, but there's no denying he is fast out there, and he's backed it up. This is his second race in a row of being right up there in the thick of it. He's definitely a fast car down there in that Archangel ship box.
Oh, wow. So we see the 14. That 14's Achilles heel has been turn 3 all day.
Really struggling on turn 3 there. And he's done it everywhere on the track. He was making it, or trying to make it work on the high side and kept smucking the wall. Now he's going low and getting really loose coming off the 3.
As we see the 27 and the 7. 27 actually ahead of the 7 now.
Yeah, I wonder if the 27 has been a better puller this race. I actually think the 7 car is having fuel issues, so maybe that's why he's dropped in behind the 27.
That very well could be. That's a very good way to save fuel. As we see, that's... Oh, wow. That 14, a big gap between him and the first 3 leaders there.
For those that don't really know the science of this series, definitely the lead car always burns more fuel pulling everyone else. So the cars in behind, even though they're in that dirty air, definitely less resistance from the wind, and it is a good way to save fuel is pulling in behind somebody.
Man, that 14 absolutely shoving the back of that 23. I'm surprised they're being this aggressive with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, we still got a third of the race left here as we hit the 20-minute mark, and these guys are aggressive, but have been all day.
Yeah, it's been very entertaining, I must say.
Mm-hmm.
That 61 again with a little connection issues. Hopefully that doesn't come up cost him.
And we see the 23 take over the lead there from the 61. Been going at it for a while here, but that 61 is probably led the most laps today.
That 88, 61 trying to get by that 23.
Yeah, they went low there. I actually thought they were going to pit for a second, but just trying to make that bottom line look fast. As we see in the background, the 27 and the 7 trying to catch up again after pitting off sequence.
Well, our leaders, oh, wow, look at that 14.
Really nice drift through the corner there for that 14 car. And,
excellent save. Channeling his inner Tony Stewart right there.
Yeah, a little Eldora special.
But we saw around the 12-minute mark our leaders come in last time, so that would probably be, only about another 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, so, as we're seeing the lap times here, around 50 seconds. So I'd say within probably 3 laps, I would expect this pack to be in. So I think the only hope there for that 27 is to start fuel saving right now, and he might be able to stretch it to the end here without having to pit, and he'll be in the pack for the rest of the race.
What just happened to the 61?
61 goes right over to the inside wall.
3 wide going into turn 1, that a little bit less than desirable position.
61 wisely backs out on that one.
Yeah, they made it work. That should be the tagline of this race. Oh, they went 3 wide, but they made it work.
Now, if you're going 3 wide at this track, would you rather be in the inside, the outside, or the middle?
I'd rather be on the outside because I know somebody can't hit me from the left.
That's the way I see it as well. Middle, definitely the scariest place to be because you can hit a guy or get hit. At least on the outside, you got the wall to kind of save you a little bit. Yeah, the inside, you could potentially wipe out 2 people and then have 2 pissed off drivers.
Which has happened to both of us many times, I can assure you.
Man, that 88 has been fast. Actually, all 4 of these guys have been fast, though.
That 14, I really like his strategy. He's just staying there. He hasn't led yet. He's saving a lot of fuel, I should say.
Yeah. Very wise strategies. We see 61 and the 88 going after it now. Kind of taking turns. It's settled down a little bit now. It's not changing leaders every lap. It's every couple laps.
And as we approach the 23-minute mark, will these drivers have to come in this lap? That's a big question.
88 going low here, which he's been riding this high every time now, even though the 61 is there. I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the 88's coming in here. So the 61 drops down.
There we go.
And there they come. Yep.
Coming in.
Alrighty, so the front 4 coming in. I could see the 7 and the 2-7 staying out here.
At 7, not even on the bumper. Oh, no, they're going to come in as
They
well.
are pitting. Wow. Okay, this is an interesting strategy for these guys. Is the 88 taking tires here? I couldn't quite tell there. 14 looks like fuel only. 61's fuel only. 27's going fuel only.
We see that 88, 61, 14, and 23 coming out. There's only about 6 minutes left.
And there comes the 7. He was out really quick. That might not be a good thing.
Yeah, I thought that 27 had a long stop, but I think that 7 might have had a really short one.
I think he's short pit. And actually, let's go down to trackside and listen into that. And oh yeah, I'm hearing in from the crew. They might have short pitted. They might be short on fuel in that 7 car.
Ooh man, after sitting on the pole and leading so many laps at this
yeah,
race,
had a really strong first third of this race. He just got caught up on that stupid little incident with the 14 coming off the first round of green flag pit stops. Got stacked up and had nowhere to go. Had to slam on the brakes and spun. And that's kind of ruined his day.
Yeah, you got to feel for the driver of that 7 and the 27. 27 just got a little bit loose in turn 3 and then hit the wall.
Yeah, the 88's the only one that's had any real incident today and has recovered well, but the other two, not so much.
Yeah, the 88 and the 27's incidents has happened around the same time, about on the same lap, but that 88 was able to recover a lot better than that 27. So we see that 88 coming with about 5 minutes left in this race. We're going to win this race.
Now, when it comes down to this race, as somebody who's been in it, now say whether you're in the well, if you're not in the lead, when do you make your move here? Do you think?
I wait for the last lap. There's nothing really to be gained because we've seen these drivers just get so much, like so big of a run down that back straightaway, and you can't really defend it. So
no.
I'd want to wait for that last lap to make that move.
No, I would even argue last corner or even on the straight. Yeah, the slipstream is everything here. Honestly, you're better off. Set yourself up to come off a 4 with the most momentum you can. Don't risk hitting that wall because that'll screw your entire finish over.
Mm-hmm.
As we see these two still trying to catch up, they're really separated right now. There's 7 and 27.
Yeah, not exactly an ideal position to be in.
Yeah, I'm a little curious on the strategy of the 27 there. I guess he just couldn't stretch it on a one stop. I know he had to pit about a minute earlier than he planned the first time, and has had to try to keep up here, so he's not going to be able to run next 6.
See that 23 car in the lead right there. Whoa, the 61. Remember when we said they'd be conservative? Look at that 61 making it 3 wide.
Yeah, we all said last lap, but they're putting on the show today.
We approach 3.5 minutes left coming around this time by.
Fletcher's still leading over for the fastest lap currently, our championship points leader.
Which that would be really big if he could steal that away. That's an extra bonus point for anyone. Oh, look out, there we go with that 23 to the right side of the 88.
Yeah, I believe the closest in the points to him was the 28 of Kyle Robeson, who has missed the last 2 races. So he's definitely going to open up a bit of a lead here, and Robeson's probably going to slip in the standings.
Same with 48 of AMS Sessions. He's not exactly doing himself any favors by missing these races.
Yeah, 2 of our 3 winners so far this year not in this one.
Which I'm sure that 88 loves that.
Absolutely, yeah. 88 held on or dominated last week at Dragon Trail. I'm looking at number 2 today. But 14. I'm going to say right now my pick with about 3 minutes left in this one's going to be that 14 car right there, Devins Baker. He's been really consistent all of today. He's kept that car clean, hasn't been in a lot of incidents other than...
look at that 7 car in the background.
And the 7 is loose and he hangs on to her. Really good save by Tim Morris. 27 takes hold of that position now.
Oh, look at that 23.
Oh, and a really good save by Mikhail Jackson.
Holy cow. Yeah, that last lap thing, it's been thrown out the window.
Yeah, agreed. I'd be curious, what was mentioned in the drivers' meeting in this one?
Yeah, this is working together, that's for damn sure.
Nope.
2
Yeah, I mean,
minutes
you're
left.
coming down this backstretch, you're probably doing 160 in the draft. You could probably push 170 miles an hour in these cars, so they're not exactly going very slow.
No, they're carrying a decent amount of speed for only a car with only 300 horsepower.
Oh yeah, no, these things are fun though. Nice lightweight rear-wheel drive, a lot of power for the weight ratio.
Ooh, 61 gets in the back of that 88, gets a little squirrely down.
14 to the front. But yeah, like I was saying, I think that 14 car, I'd be looking out for him today to finish strong, if not pulled off the win here today.
Yeah, I like that 23 car. He's just been so aggressive today, and I think that aggression will come off fairly well in the final laps.
Mm-hmm.
88 absolutely sails into the
Here's
outside.
a great view of that corner where we say that high line is fast, but look at the marbles up on the top of the track there. Very easy to get loose going through those.
And this has the potential to be the final lap.
I believe this will be the second last lap of the race. Maybe. Yeah, no, I think that might have been taken after 29, 10.
Man, this will be close. This will be really close.
Four cars coming to the line here. Oh my.
Here we go with the 88. 88 in the lead, the 3 wide behind him.
61 drops low, and he's got a hell of a run. Oh, and he loses
Look
the
at that
momentum.
14 goes to
Look
the
at the
outside.
14 go. I think these guys were told this might be the white flag.
We see that 23 duck low, 23 gets loose, 23 into the wall.
Oh, the 23 goes around just trying to make it work, and here they come to the line.
And look at that 14 on the outside, the 88.
61 trying to work him over, they come to the line, it's the 88.
Oh my goodness, what a finish.
Wow.
And that was the white flag.
7-car Tim Morse Jr. Out of fuel.
Holy cow, as we see that 27 spins across the line. What a race.
So there you go. The 88 opens up a lead in the standings there. 2 wins on the season. So let's close her out for week 4 here. Another exciting week of the LSBES. Congrats to today's winner, Braden Fletcher. A tough day for the 7-car and a few others, but still competitive here in the point standings. Braden?
Yeah, we see that 27 actually gain on that 48 and the 28. 27 now moves up to 4th in points. A really good run for that race team. We see the 22 and the 23 teammates. 22 only showed up to 1, and that's really costing them in the point standings. But that 88 wins here at Blue Moon Bay, second win in a row, and fastest lap. So he has max points on the day. Pretty good day by anyone's standards. So for myself, Chase LaBerge, everybody here at LSBES TV, thank you for watching.